Him tags and welcome. This is Ash from Heal My Tech, and I don't really know if this is working because we're just giving it a quick test. Welcome to this impromptu live session, and I have some details in the description. This is going to be like also a opportunity for you lots to call in live, and the first thing I want to do is if anyone has or will be joining in, can you please let me know if you can see me and hear me on YouTube, because we're going to be depending on that. So I'm going to give a quick check on my phone here, because I have been doing this for a while now. We have Yes Gaming, YS Gaming, and Michael Jordan fans, or the worst NBA fans then. Wow. Okay, salam to you. Can you let me know, can you hear my audio fine? I'm going to check on my phone, but it's always different if you guys tell me from your end, okay? So I will wait for two people's confirmation, and I will check on here. We have Yes Gaming, YS Gaming, and Michael Jordan fans. I can hear myself, so that should be working in principle. So we got Peter Elvin, hello. We got Pete Baya, no problem Baya, Akhi, whatever. Welcome. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a special one, bit of an impromptu. Now, in the description below, and I'm also going to be noting it here, I am going to welcome your live call if you want to talk to me live directly. We're going to broadcast everything on YouTube, but it's going to go through Cisco Webex. I'm going to put the link in the chat below there. And also I'm going to start the Cisco Webex app. And I have been doing this on my other channel, and it's been working okay, so I thought I'd give it a good try. And I know I have asked the question before on here, but no one has really, not no one, but majority didn't want to have it done, but that's fine. So today we're going to try it. So let me just show you what's going to happen here. If I go here, I think it's this one. Okay, on the left side, as you can see, I've already opened up a Cisco Webex meeting. And if you click the link below in the description, you can go there. You can download the application, and you're going to need a username, password, and also an email, so you could connect with me. So you'll call me through Webex. If you want to show your video on your end, you can do that, and I'll be able to hear you, and also everyone who's attending the YouTube live session will be able to hear you. I have done this successfully for about close to 30 sessions on my other channel, in my Tajweed, and it's been working fine because this is to do with live recitation. So I thought I'd give it a try here. It might be interesting to connect. So I'm waiting for anyone who wants to join. Those who have been on my other channel, they know how this whole thing works. Now, two things you have to bear in mind. You will need to perhaps come off YouTube Live if you want to use your device for Cisco, because I don't think you can connect both at the same time, otherwise there might be feedback issue. Or if you have two devices, even better, then you can keep one for YouTube and one for Cisco and connect with me, and then you can go back to YouTube and people will hear you. Now, don't be too shy, come on, give me a call, we can have a chat. Otherwise I'm going to be here boring you with some kind of updates about the channel, what I've been, and some advice for new YouTubers, because I do have some fantastic news, give or take. I also have a lot of videos coming up as well. So just calling. Now, let me take a few comments on YouTube while waiting. We have Michael Jordan say, hey, would you like to be a guest on my podcast? I have some topics that maybe you might like, or if you don't, pretty much anyone else is welcome to go on it. Wow, you sound desperate, bruv. Sure, but I don't know why you say Michael Jordan fans or the worst NBA fans out there. I don't talk about basketball too much. I do like Michael Jordan quite, who doesn't? So, as long as we keep it away from the sports stuff and drama and politics, I'm all game. Okay, YS Gaming, pop me some words, or come on Cisco Webex and let me know. Larry Hendricks, yes, so you guys can hear me okay, yeah? Fantastic. And No says, this guy single-handed saved me so much money by showing me how to fix my tech. I am so chuffed to hear this. You're very welcome. No, anything else I can do for you, let me know. If you want to show your appreciation, now you can do a few things for me. Feel free to give me some super chat on today's live, or you can give me a call on Cisco, or you can if you want to contribute, you can always do so. Just give me a yep. Okay. Modu Adebayo, I am sorry, I'm butchering your name. Hello back. How are you all doing? Tell me what you guys are doing, and how you're spending your Sunday. So I would really love at least one of you to call me live. That would be awesome. We can test the system here. And like I said, I've done this about 30 times so far since May-ish, since kind of the beginning of lockdown, to be honest, on my other channel. It is working absolutely fine. People call in, but the other channel has a specific niche. They want to call in to recite something in different language, and I'm correcting. Oh, so thank you. Abhishek Mukherjee. We have a super chat. Thank you so much. And bro, I'm going to do something for you. Thank you for liking the videos. And soon enough, I'm going to invest in a stream deck and I'll be able to do some more exploration. But brilliant. Abhishek, thank you so much for the contribution. Now, I don't care how much it is. It could be, a penny. It could be £100. I don't care as long as you guys are contributing. This is the first time somebody has contributed on my live chat. I'm so grateful. So very well. I don't even have the words, but I'm so thankful. Abhishek, listen, if you want anything from me after this chat, during the chat, please give me a shout, give me a call. Let's see what we can do for you. Okay? Thank you so much. That is brilliant. Thank you so much. That is, I'm cherishing this. I'll put this back in everything I get, I'm going to put it back into the channel. Thank you so much. Brilliant. Okay. We have AFCA says, the touchpad on my laptop is broken. Is it easy to repair or should it be done by a professional? Okay, AFCA, can you let me know the exact make and model of your touchpad laptop, and we will take it from there. Amit Chauhan, welcome. Nobody has joined Webex yet. Just to remind the newcomers, if you want to connect with me live today, you can do so. There's a link in the description. There's a link I've put on Webex here. On the YouTube community chat, and you can connect with me live today. So I got some good news for you. First of all, I'm going to tell you what we're going to do in the near future. Okay, there is a Facebook group that I've created a while ago, and it is going fine. And if you have any issues, you can join our Facebook group. Okay, let me show you here. So what's happening is I have a couple of admins on there, and they have been helping a lot of people with their tech issues. Okay, a lot of people with their tech issues. I'm going to put the link in the chat, and I'm also going to add it in the description later. So I do get involved every now and then. Okay, but the two admins, I kind of follow what they're doing and I'm giving them some advice. Soon enough, hopefully these two admins, I will be bringing them onto the channel. We're going to do live broadcasts together, so you will be able to join in. So we will give you guys opportunity to call us live on the YouTube stream, and you can give us your problems in tech. We will help you as much as possible. But in the meantime, if you want to join the Facebook group, you can do so. And Mr. Smiley, give me 5 pounds. Oh, wicked! Thank you so much, Mr. Smiley. You are the best. You too, Abhishek and Mr. Smiley. You are the bomb. Thank you so much. This is the freaking first time in live session, and people are actually contributing. That is brilliant. I'm gonna upgrade everything so we can give you guys a much better opportunity, much better experience, hopefully. Thank you so much. Brilliant as wicked. Now, I wish I could say kebabs on me. Now, guys, kebabs on me. If you want to contact me later, if no one is contacting me, then we're going to put it back into the community, hopefully. Brilliant. Thank you so much. So what did you say? Keep doing your channel, man. I have learned plenty from you, and your enthusiasm helps me keep mine alive while I struggle with my mental health. I'm so sorry to hear about your mental health, Mr. Smiley. I hope you find, a balance in life. You may or you may not know, I am actually a professional, qualified, registered mental health nurse. At least I was, about 10 years ago. I've given that aspect of my life up. I don't want to go back to it. It is a very disheartening thing, especially in the NHS. But if ever you need some advice, I'm not the world's expert in it. But as you can see, this guy, we take life as it comes. And I've had some pretty horrific experiences as well, like with a lot of people. So I'm sure we can try to, help you out. If nothing else, you're going to have a decent pair of ears to listen and maybe just offer you some empathy, hopefully. So give me a chat, give me a call, and if anyone wants to join live on Cisco Webex, you can still do so. The free version that we're using for Cisco gives us about 50 minutes-ish of free live session, but we can always switch that off and come back. So not a problem. Chairman says, best channel ever. Thank you so much for the upvote. I don't think we're the best channel ever, but we may want to get there someday, hopefully. Brilliant. Okay, now I'm still waiting for SRAFCA. If you let me know the make and model, we'll let you know. But let me just answer your question. Touchpad on laptops, usually they're not too difficult to to swap on the many models. It depends on your specific models. It can be, especially on some more complicated design ones. In fact, I'm so glad you are asking about this. I have I'm working on a used laptop buying guide, which is going to be this HP EliteBook 850 G1. I've already done the script for it. I'll be filming it hopefully. If not today, we'll be doing it on Tuesday. And this trackpad, for example, as you can see, this trackpad is really easy to kind of repair, because on this specific model of laptop, which I will give you a tutorial, look how easy it is to remove the back cover. Slide this out and bang, voila. Just what I'm talking about. However, to get to the trackpad, you're gonna have to remove a few other things. So it kind of depends on your skill as well. So guys, do watch out for this video coming up in a couple of days. In 3 days, I'm doing a full guide how to buy a used laptop. I'm going to give you my basic and advanced checks that I do. In fact, I bought this used laptop for a member of my family, so I'm going to be the technician. I'm going to be administering the whole thing, and I wanted to make sure that I don't have a headache, because I'm sick of laptops. I've repaired enough in my life to know that I hate laptops. So if I'm going to get a laptop, I'm going to make sure that my life is easy, and I'm going to show you how to make your life easy in the coming future. Okay, right? Oh my god, we've got people joining. Hang on, we have people joining. Listen, peeps, this is brilliant. We've got people that just joined in on Cisco, so we're gonna give them okay, Yoran, you got the platform, bruv. If you want to say something, I'm all ears. Yoran, you can actually call me live. And we've got Yusuf Saj as well. As you can see, their names are there. So you can chat to me. Yusuf Saj. Yusuf. Yusuf.
Hello?
Hi, Yusuf. Welcome to Heal My Tech first live broadcast. You're on YouTube and on Cisco, but we're broadcasting on YouTube.
Oh.
How can I help?
Wait, you hear me?
I can hear you. Now, I want to ask the people, one second. I want to ask the people on YouTube. I mean, I've done this, 30 times. I know this system works, but YouTube people, can you hear Yusuf right now? Can you let me know in the comments chat if you can hear Yusuf? Yusuf, go ahead. Speak.
Well, I'm not Yusuf, I'm actually Euron, but like, I've had a little problem with my PC.
Okay.
I built it, I guess, 2 months ago, and it works pretty fine and no issues till a month ago, and it just randomly crashes. I've tried everything with like my monitor black screens and my fans of my PC go full speed, and it's just crazy.
One second. Sorry, what's your name, if you want to share with us?
Yoran.
Yoran. Okay, Yoran. Oh, sorry, it's Yoran. I thought it was you. Can you do me a favor? You are able to open your webcam if you want. If you want to show your face, because you're gonna appear live on YouTube. Do you want to do that?
Sorry, once again, my friend was speaking.
I said you can actually open your webcam and you can show your face on Cisco. If you want to, we will see you on YouTube as well. So you're going to be live on YouTube.
Actually, I don't have a webcam. I do have a webcam, but it doesn't work.
Okay.
So
that's fine. That's fine. Listen, people on YouTube right now can hear you. They're confirming. So we got Zulu67 who is here. By the way, Zulu67 is my main admin on the Facebook group. So Zulu, if you're hearing this, you can help in the chats hopefully as well. We got SRAFK saying really useful video. Looking forward to it. No problem. Thank you. Walk here say yep. They can hear you. Mr. Smiley can hear you. Hubert can hear you. Walk here's Abhishek Mukherjee can hear. And Robert Doman hate Facebook. Yeah, I don't. You don't blame me if you hate Facebook. Okay, fantastic. We can all hear you. Yoran. Okay. Now let's try and help you. So first things first. when you say it's crashing, so have you followed some of the tutorials we have on the channel to troubleshoot, and what have you done?
Yeah, I have actually I've done a lot of research. Some on your page as well. I saw you live, so I thought, wow, maybe you can help me. And
So
you see, it does. Uh, Actually, I've done a lot of research, and some of them say it was the power supply. Some of them say it was the graphics card. So I'm not really sure what it is.
okay, so listen, I've done a few videos to deal with this problem, and
Mm-hmm.
the one thing I will tell you that you should never ever do is never assume before you test. And this is the mistake I see a lot of people make, sometimes including myself if I'm going to be a bit lazy. Now, when you have a crash, right? Your
Yeah.
system is restarting, am I correct?
Um, Sometimes if I have one RAM stick in, it does restart, but
Right.
when I have both of my RAM sticks in, it just doesn't restart. It just keep black screen.
So, okay, how much is your RAM stick, single one?
Single is 8 GB.
8 gigabyte, and obviously double is going to be 16 gig, yeah? So,
Yes.
give me your specs.
I have a Radeon 5700 XT, a Ryzen 5 2600, and 16 gigabytes of RAM with 32 megahertz, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
And motherboard, I'm not really sure.
Don't worry
Which.
about the motherboard. Give me your power
Oh,
supply.
okay. Power supply is a Corsair 550 watt.
550. What series is it?
Sorry, what?
What's the series? CX, CM?
VS.
Sorry?
VS.
Oh, CS. All right.
VS.
Okay. Now, okay. So, so you saying when you have both RAM sticks on, it's not
Yeah.
crashing, correct?
Yes.
So-
No, it does crash, but it's not restarting.
Oh, it doesn't restart. It crashes but doesn't restart.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
and if you have one RAM stick, then it both crashes and restarts.
Yes.
Okay. So the first logical thing that you should have done, did you do a RAM test with like MEM86 test?
Sorry, once again, my Wi-Fi felt like for.
Have you done a MEM86 test for your RAM?
No, because I
Okay.
don't. It's for my first build. I'm new to this, so I don't know.
All right. So listen, in your situation, because you've mentioned RAM, and if you remove the RAM, something different happens. I would start there because RAM is one of the easiest thing to do. If I was in your shoes, I'm not saying this will resolve it. I'm saying because you've said RAM, we start with RAM. You should go to a website, to a browser. Okay, I'm going to show you on hopefully here. Let me switch to a display. Right. Okay. On YouTube, hopefully you'll see it later. So you type in test MEM86.
Test.
Right. So it's memtest86. Sorry, it's called memtest86.com. All right.
Yeah.
And you can download the application, and you're gonna have to put the application onto a USB. And then
Okay.
what you do is you boot into your PC, and then
Yes.
you're gonna boot from that USB, and then you're gonna be able to do a full RAM test. Okay. So
Okay.
if the RAM is causing a problem, it will give you a result, and it will tell you that there's an issue with that. That's where I would start if I was in your shoes, because you've mentioned about removing the RAM. However,
Oh wait, my mom's coming in. Wait a sec. Wait a sec.
yeah. Now, that's not entirely necessarily the case. With restarts, with crashes, it could be probably your power supply as well, which I would do next if I were you. But try that and then get back to us. So hopefully, if your memory is okay, it means it's not your memory. Then it will be possibly your power supply next that you should try and swap. And then but the point is, with any crash or with any restarts, you should always follow what's logical. And if you can't work out what it is, like sometimes we can start with easy, like RAM, unplugging all your devices, reconnecting, things like that. But if we don't, if we can't figure it out, the thing to do is to go back to square one and do what we call breadboarding. So you're gonna
Yeah.
think about rebuilding the PC. You're gonna say, okay, what's the first thing I'm gonna put in? Where do I start? So you start testing one component after the other. Do you understand?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Now the other thing that you can do as well. Have you done any sort of torture test on your system, like a stress test?
No.
Okay, so what you should do, there's a lot of application. One of them is called Prime 95. Okay,
Prime.
go to Prime 95. The website is called mersenne.org.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna put it in the link here in the chat.
Yeah.
Let me put it in the chat as well for you. And so what you can do with this is you download it, you open it, and you do what's called a blend test as a first. So the blend test will put your whole system into a torture test. It will stress test everything, a bit of RAM, a bit of CPU, a bit of whatever else it wants to stress test, and it'll give you a report. So this is a good thing to do, especially for people who want to do overclocking. It's a good basis to start from. You can try to identify what component is causing the issue. If it crashes and restarts, it will kind of give you a report. Then you can take it from there. Okay. So the point is, if you're going to do tests, do it logically and start one at a time. And I would say if you can join our Facebook group, then they will help you out, hopefully, to do this. But definitely, I have dealt with this situation a few times on my channel. If you follow one of the one of the videos to the T, it will help you out, hopefully. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Brilliant. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
You're very welcome. So tell me, how was you're the first caller on Heal My Tech on a live a live session that's being broadcasted ever.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. What do you think of this little thing you were trying?
I hope it helped me, and I think it helped me a lot because sometimes on Google you read things, but you're not really sure if it's that. I mean, you gave me a few more opportunities from do one at a time, and it's kind of helped me.
Of course, and just for your information for everyone else, this is something I've spoken to with the chap who's in the YouTube comments right now, Zulu65. I've already spoken to Zulu. Zulu, if you can hear me, feel free if you want to come on as well at some point. Me and him and another admin from Facebook at some point, we are going to do hopefully a regular session like this when we're going to get people to call in live, and we'll try to help them. And we would really appreciate some, feedback from you and some help as well. So if you ever want to contribute to show your thanks, you can use super chats, you can give us a contribution, and however you want to help, that would be brilliant. I also, I think, have a PayPal link. I'm going to put it here, paypal.me/healmytech. If anyone wants to contribute through paypal.me/healmytech, everything that you give, I will put back into the platform to help everyone else. Because our aim is to educate everyone through tech, help each other. I've shown enough. I have enough examples on the channel that this is what we're trying to do. So hopefully you guys will benefit from it. All right, Yoran?
Yes.
Keep in touch, yeah? And hopefully, if me and you and Zulu and the other chap have been able to fix our collaborative broadcasting by hopefully 2 weeks' time, then we will do a much better job than this. This is just a first initial trial, okay?
Okay, yes. Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. Okay, Zulu says, I can't join right now. I'll be having lunch soon, and I'm going to have a lot of background noise there. It's Sunday. Come on, man. Lunch. You can eat tomorrow. Everybody. All right, no worries. Okay, Mr. Smiley says, do you have a Patreon account? Okay, Mr. Smiley, I have been toying with the idea of Patreon. I kind of did create a page, but I never went anywhere with it. There's a lot of people complaining about the Patreon platform, but maybe I should do it. I shouldn't do it. I'm not too sure. What do you think? Let me know, Mr. Smiley. Should I do it? As in, it is kind of created, but I've never promoted it. I can actually check it now. Now you're mentioning it. Don't even know myself right now. Patreon. Do you think I should? And if I do, would we be helping people? I'm going to try to log in. without giving my details, hopefully. Oh man, I don't remember my login details. Actually, it's probably here somewhere, but I restarted all my whole stuff recently. Patreon, where are you? Patreon. I don't even know, man. Do I have a... Oh, hey, no, it's Reddit. No idea. Let's try. Heal my tech. Password. I never remember my passwords. Oops. Probably won't work. Nope. I will let you know. I do have a Patreon account, but should I use it or not? That's a different story. Nah, I don't remember my account. I'll let you know, okay? Okay, so where are we? Anyone else wants to call in? We don't have all day chaps. We've got, limited time. Okay, what we got here? We got David Dog says, bought a PC advertised as faulty, found out that the problem was the motherboard by testing each part, and the weird thing is that I could get into BIOS, but in Windows it freezes and it can't boot safe mode. Alright, but that's good news, Dog. That Dog G. If you can get into BIOS, it means you're getting post. So if you can't boot into Windows, it means either you have a startup problem with Windows or you have a problem with the disk that Windows is installed on. I have two videos on this on the troubleshoot series. So the first one is to test your disk to see if there's any problems, maybe with hardware issue, or it could be even clusters that you can clean using some software. That doesn't always work. The other thing you can do is to do troubleshoot number 10, which is going to be, let me put this up, how to fix startup problems with Windows. Now, it can help sometimes. Let me put it on, let me try to find the series. But with Windows, sometimes you'll find that the best thing to do is to completely wipe and reload Windows, unfortunately. Let me find that playlist. It is this one, I think.
There's everything to play.
Sorry, the full playlist is here. There you go. So for your problem, you're gonna need troubleshoot number 8 and troubleshoot number 10 and 9 and 10. So 9 is for disk and 10 is the hard drive. And I'm gonna try to put the playlist somewhere. If I can share this, I can copy this. Let me put the playlist down in the comments, and you can look for the playlist, and then you can go to part number 9 and part number 10. Okay, but it's good news actually, because you can boot into BIOS, so that is not a complete write-off. If you couldn't boot at all, and then that would be a problem, because that would mean you don't have post, so that's not too bad. All right, anyone else? And Zulu, can you get your friend to join in on YouTube if he's free? Okay. Abdus Salam Khan says, Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome, Abdus Salam. How are we doing today? Okay. Now, let me know. Do you guys approve of this idea that we do some regular troubleshoot live, and we also allow people to call in live, and in that way you get a much better experience, one-on-one or 1 to 3 hopefully. We will try and help you. Now what this is going to do is going to set the standard of YouTube live streams, and obviously there's other platforms like Twitch and whatever else people use these days. In the near future, I will hopefully try to do a system whereby we can restream, so we could multiple stream from the same source at the same time. So possibly YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. I'm not sure, not too fond of Facebook, but you get the idea. Zulu 67. Oh yeah, Zulu is gonna help you out as well. That dog, so it's quite good. Yoran, if you want to donate through PayPal, that would be really good. I would appreciate so much, and hopefully, people will follow suit. That would be, whatever you can give. And I also want to point out those people who do follow us regularly on Facebook. Zulu67 is a very hardworking chap. I know him for a while now. Obviously not personally, but through YouTube, and we've connected quite a lot. So I have made him an admin. He's very passionate about tech. He does like to help people, and we will start some sort of contribution for him soon, because he will kind of join under the Healmatic umbrella as well. And he's your guy to go to. He's got a small YouTube channel. Zulu, if you want to plug in your YouTube channel, feel free to do so. You can go check him out and give him some love. And also, if you join our Facebook group, he will be there to help you as much as he can. But obviously, you have to also give us a lot of details. Okay? Okay. Now, while we're waiting for anyone to join in on Cisco, by the way, if we have to extend the Cisco Webex sessions, not a problem. We'll just switch it off and restart the same link. Okay? Mr. Smiley says, I was given an All-FX 8320 CPU. It runs very well in a system I built from spare parts. However, cores 7 and 8 stop after a couple of minutes. Under Prime 95 blend test, the system is very stable otherwise. Okay. Cores 7 and 8 only stop. Alright. Link to PayPal. Let me put that for you. PayPal. Okay. Hang on a sec. Link to PayPal. Did I have it on my stuff? Here you go. Yoran. At Yoran. Y0. It's paypal.me/healmytech. Okay? If you want to contribute there, that would be much appreciated. All right. So, if back to Mr. Smiley, if cores 7 and 8 stop after a couple of minutes on the Prime 95, but the system is very stable, so you're not crashing, Mr. Smiley, are you? If you're not crashing, it might be just a question of a setting in probably even from the BIOS. Maybe the voltage is not regulated properly. So, you know, maybe you have to go to BIOS and change some setting. I'm not too sure. This is a specific issue. But if it's not crashing, then don't worry about it. Or maybe, you know, that core is not being used. How about if you try to test these cores on their own? You're able to do this with Prime 95. But if I was in your shoes, I will also try a different CPU stress test application just to check. But you know, the thing is, if your system works, who cares? Don't go look for trouble. Okay. Bladecraft says my mouse and keyboard accidentally stops working. Please help. Okay, Bladecraft, is it a laptop or is it a desktop? Either way, what you should do, if it's a laptop, you should connect a different mouse and keyboard USB to test it. If it does the same thing, it could be a driver issue, okay, or a software issue and nothing to do with your mouse and keyboard. But if the problem stops with an external mouse and keyboard through USB, it means your mouse and keyboard has a problem that you should try and replace. Yeah, Zulu, you're right. Yeah, just don't worry about it. You know, don't worry about things that work or don't work. Okay. Right, guys. Anyone else that wants to pop onto Cisco, feel free. That'd be nice. But obviously next time. Today, literally, I was just kind of bored. I was working on the used laptop script, and I'm kind of tired. It's my day off today. So rather than doing a half-hearted job on this video, I thought, let me try a quick live stream. I haven't been, you know, on Healmytech for a long time. All right. Elman Hussein says, bro, could you help me out? I can't use a MSI GTX 960 on my ASRock motherboard. Why can't you help? Explain. Also, if you want to come on to Cisco Webex to let us know, we might be able to help you better there. Okay, Bladecraft, I did put another mouse and it doesn't work too. Mouse light is on but not working. Aha, right. So if you've put another mouse and it's not working, then it is not your hardware. It is a driver issue you are having with Windows somehow. So what should you do? If you're convinced, you should try to uninstall that mouse driver and reinstall it. If I was in your shoes as well, I would try to boot into a Linux live drive and test it there, but you're kind of confirming it's not the hardware. So it's definitely a software issue. Now, on that note, if you have an older computer or laptop, I don't know what you have, sometimes Windows does weird things with, you know, device compatibility, weird stuff with drivers. I have once worked on a laptop, a HP laptop, not too old, and the mouse trackpad would not work at all. Even plugging a mouse would not work, and I couldn't figure out the issue. But at some point, after a couple of wipe and reloads, it kind of fixed by itself. It's a weird thing. Windows, huh? What you gonna do? But yeah, probably a driver issue, or it could be a software interfering, third-party software interfering with the mouse and keyboard, but unlikely. Most likely driver issue. Try to reinstall and install again. Okay. Danilo Gojo says, "Sir, what can you suggest on my rig? Do I need to upgrade my RAM to 16GB dual channel? My specs are 322 220G. 220G? You mean 2200G, yeah? RX 570, 4GB RAM, 8GB, 2666. Okay. Do you want to upgrade to 16GB dual channel? Okay. Now, RAM, the absolute minimum now, it depends on what you're using it for, but more RAM, always better, especially from 2020 onwards. 16GB is the sweet spot for a lot of gaming rigs, again depending on what resolution you're gaming at, etc. But yeah, I would say definitely if you put 16GB, you would have a bit of boost of performance. You're not going to pressure the rest of your resources. Certainly, yeah, absolutely, if you can do that, do that. Yeah, 16GB is much better. On that note, I've shown recently on the channel that my system, which has 32GB of RAM DDR4, I was just testing Windows, and I completely stopped all the background applications. I cleared the cache from all my browsers. No browser was on. Only Windows 10 was on. Okay, it was using 3.2GB of RAM, and that was just to illustrate that Windows have a lot of applications in the background that runs and takes unnecessary resources. So if you're using Windows, the more RAM you have, the better. Okay. Okay, Gamer Cyber is asking, are you Muslim? Gamer Cyber, you must be new on the channel. Can somebody answer him, please? Let's see. Why are you asking so much? Wow. Calm down. Somebody will tell you in a minute. Gamer Cyber, what the heck? Okay, listen. You've asked once. We've heard you. Please calm down. What's going on? Unless you've got a bit of a virus going on there, don't spam the chat. Someone can answer you, and then move on. Okay? Hopefully, I'm not gonna answer you. Someone else on the platform, maybe they can, because I've always made very clear that on this channel that I'm not going to be discussing religion, drama, and politics. Okay, Gamer Cyber. All right. So you got your answer. You're happy. Okay. Good. Brilliant. Okay. Right. Is there anyone else? I'm not going to be too long today, guys. Okay. This was just literally just a test. Anyone else wants to come on Cisco? Feel free and let me know. Aha, good question. Spirit Lemonade Gaming says, which motherboard brand would you choose? Asus, MSI, Gigabyte? Okay, to be fair, Spirit Lemonade, I have used Gigabyte, I have used Asus, and I have used MSI. Personally, I have never had a problem because it was a brand thing. I don't have a preference, to be honest with you. My current motherboard for my main system, the one I'm streaming from, is from MSI. It's the Tomahawk B50, right? Don't have a problem. My previous motherboard was from Asus for my FX 8350. My first computer that I built was from Gigabyte, and throughout the years I've used all three. I have not had an issue. I've used ASRock as well, no problem. So I don't recommend a specific brand over the other, because it's not a brand thing. Sometimes there is one product, one SKU from a brand that may be problematic. For example, you may have seen some of my videos on the Corsair power supply, the CX750, horrible power supply that was causing a lot of crashes for my computer. And after I uploaded the video, we found out that that specific line, the Corsair CX750, was rubbish. But is Corsair a bad brand? Of course not. So I wouldn't recommend anything. I would say if you want to pick a brand, unless you've got any personal preference, You pick the motherboard that fits your budget, that is going to work with your other components, and if aesthetics is important, you pick a motherboard that the color is decent and goes with the rest of your rig, and that's it. To be honest, I don't really care about the brand. Okay, there you go. Spirit. Why motherboard die in like 3 years or less because of power supply? Yeah, it can happen. Also because of power supply. Okay. All right, guys. I won't be too long. Let me give you some quick updates. So, one of the big changes, there's two big changes on the channel. The first one is I've come back obviously from my studio because of lockdown, and I've been redesigning my home setup. When I say setup, it's literally just one wall in my bedroom. There's not much going on there, but I'm redesigning it in a clever way to make sure, you know, I make use of the space. Right now I can tell you I'm using this USB mic from 15, the K669B. There's a video on the channel review. It's hooked up to a scissor arm, and I'm using a webcam, the Logitech C920 HD 1080p Pro. But the next stage of my setup is almost complete in terms of the stage 2. The next stage will be putting some nicer lights. Can't do much about this background right now because this is just a divider, but I will try to get some green screen if I can at some point. The point is I'm going to try to make it better. For the live stream, I'm going to be trying to upgrade to DSLR quality. I'm looking for some cameras, etc. But we're going to make the live stream setup better so I can give you guys a much better experience. Devil EA says, Kaboom, they ignore all you Talibans. I have no idea what you're talking about, Devil EA. I'm sure some of our audience will help you to understand what you're doing here. I can't be bothered, to be honest. Right, so moving on. The good news is I am so relaxed after last year's kind of little, not meltdown, but worry when I was in my other studio. And I was wondering, and I asked you guys, and I put out a couple of videos about how the channel was performing. Was getting a bit stressed, also because I had to pay rent for that place. So the lockdown has been a blessing in disguise for me because I've come back home, I've downsized, got rid of a lot of my equipment. You've seen me trying to give away some laptops and other equipment for free. So moving forward, I don't care about the YouTube algorithm anymore. I really don't. I'm so glad I don't want to care about it. I don't want to let the algorithm dictate what I want to create, what I want to upload, when I want to upload, which is why some of the reasons I haven't really been uploading a lot in the past few months, because I couldn't care. But the other reason is because the channel actually has been doing well, has been doing better without me uploading. Thanks partly because a lot of people are at home, are stuck, so they want to watch more content. So many channels have had an increase in their performance. So I'm not complaining. But moving forward, I am going to put a lot more heart and effort and subjective quality into my production. So I'm not going to do half-hearted things. I will put a lot of thought. Even if the videos do not do well, I don't care, because I am going to be creating it for myself and for you lot to help you out with the best quality that I can. So I'm going to upskill and do whatever I need to do. So I'm going to be relaxed, I'm going to be chill, and hopefully it's going to be a better experience for you all. We will stick with tech for the most part of it, but one more change will happen on the channel. I will upload whatever the heck I want sometimes. Last video I uploaded was about me chasing a London bus driver to offer him some pizza because he asked. And if some people are gonna start asking questions, hey, why are you not doing tech stuff anymore? I don't care, to be honest. They can unsubscribe. I'm not here to please people anymore. I don't want to care about YouTube. And this is an advice for anyone who wants to do YouTube. YouTube is a long game, very long game, and is a difficult game. And if you want to make YouTube your full-time income, think twice. I would not advise, because very few people can do it successfully. We have some examples on YouTube, but they are not the norm, they are the exception. So if you want to start YouTube, by all means start, but don't depend on YouTube at the beginning stage to become a main income, which is what I don't want to do. So I'm going to be completely relaxed, and I'm going to hopefully create better content for everyone and help anyone who wants to get some advice. I have my other channel also that I'm trying to work on, but there's also a few other things I want to do, because they've asked me to manage some YouTube accounts. Some businesses have asked me, at least 2, so I'm going to be working on 1, hopefully maybe soon. So I would need time, which is why 1 video a week, 2 videos a week, who cares? Troubleshoot live, we're going to do it together as a community, hopefully. Okay, Mr. Shmali. My postman, yeah. Okay, let me come back to you. So Spirit Lemonade Gaming, so which graphics card you're using? My own graphics card, I don't even use it for gaming. I chose it because of compatibility with Linux, Mac OS and Windows, and also because it was working well with DaVinci Resolve. So it's the RX 580, 8GB RAM. If I do want to start gaming again, I will have to get a beefier graphics card, but we'll wait. Yes, I know the RTX 3000 series is coming out. I know, and we'll talk about this soon, okay? Okay. Right. Vapor GameTube says, Vapor, yeah. I'm from Bangladesh. My PC CPU FX8320 and MSI 970 and AMD GPU is whatever it is. Okay. Anyone else wants to come on Cisco? Feel free to do so if you want to come on Cisco. Let me put the link again here. Cisco, where are you, Cisco? Webex. Yeah, here we go. I'm copying the link on Cisco. If you want to join Cisco, it's in the description. I'm also putting in the chat here as well. You can chat to me live. Oops, that's not it. Clearly. Crap. What the heck just happened here? That can't be it. That cannot be it. Alright, let me just find it here. Community post. Okay, I'm going to put the link on the chat again. Ah, that's not working. What the heck? Let me find the link somewhere here. Lock meeting, help. Nope. Where's the link? More options, copy meeting. Okay, there you go. Alright, the Cisco link is down if you want to join. Okay. Yeah, Vapor was saying sometimes it will restart auto and freezing. Then if I restart, then it will be okay again. Same problem. Come how to fix. Okay, Vapor GameTube, similar to the problem we had at the beginning of the session. That you have to do troubleshooting and let us know what troubleshooting you've done. But generally, I would start with power supply check and then RAM check, etc. But go and watch the videos on troubleshooting. And you can also join our Facebook group, which hopefully Zulu will give you a link in a minute. Zulu, if you're there, do me a favor because I'm going to have trouble. I'm going to show you on there, on the display. It's our Facebook group. It's if you want to join, we will help you there, hopefully, okay? Because I'm about to end this session soon. All right. And Anga Amgam SYR says, proud to see my brother in Islam doing all these videos. May Allah grant you success on YouTube channel, brother. Jazakallah khairan wa iyyak as well. Thank you very much. I hope we can continue to depend on your support, hopefully. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Mr. Shmai says, and also your postman could use pizza too. I'm definitely not a postman. Yeah, my postman is a nice guy. I know him quite well. Usually I offer him tea, but he always says no. So we'll try pizza. That's a good tip. Thanks a lot. We'll try that next time. Question is, should I be filming it? I'm not sure if it's just pizza again. Okay, maybe kebab. All right. All right. Spirit Lemonade Gaming says, is 80 plus wide PSU any good? It depends what you use it for, but it depends on the brand as well. 80 plus wide PSU, I do use one from what was it called, EVGA, but not for heavy gaming. It's generally have 430 watt, to be honest with you. Certainly it's not what we would call a power component for overclocking and extreme, gaming. But if it's a good brand, yeah, it is good. But it's all relative to what you use it for. All right. So I'm going to, click off in a minute. And if you have any last requests, any questions, please send them. If you want to join onto Cisco Webex, it's too late now because we're ending the meeting, so almost 50 minutes. Hopefully next time I will prepare these live sessions a bit better and make the announcements. So if you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel. Heal My Tech, click that ding also to be notified, and hopefully you'll join us on our journey and we'll be all learning tech together. Also some software, definitely there's Linux stuff we should be doing. There's a future of tech is in IoT, which we should all be learning, and content creation will be included as well. And every now and then we will be having some food and some coffee and chase whoever we want to chase on the street to ask whatever we want to ask, and we're going to share it with you. And don't take it personally. I'm just going to have fun with it, and we'll share our journey hopefully. All right. And Angas MSYR says sending all the support from Singapore. It's Anik, by the way. Good night. Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum salam wa barakatuh. Thank you very much for tuning in, everyone. Feel free to check out my description for affiliate links from Amazon. If you want to contribute, I'll leave description again for paypal.me/healmytech to thank me for the support I've been giving you. Join our Facebook group if you want to join, and I will see you in the next one. So after this live session, I will put a couple of videos up here for your troubleshoot solutions and anything else that YouTube decides will benefit you. And certainly you will go from newbie to techie, because my name is Ash from Heal My Tech, helping you improve your relationship with tech. So peace out.